Hello, Spindin94 here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got a free-for-all, and my god, this battle's a fun one on stream. I'm rocking the Beedrill, Z's rocking a Deancey, Xerneas, Aaron's rocking a Arceus and stuff, and Matthew is rocking, like, this team of destruction. And the biggest threat on this team is that goddamn Cradily. I don't know what you're thinking. There's a Mega Mawile on there. How can a Cradily outshine a Mega Mawile? Well, you're about to see this now, because this Cradily ruins lives. It ruins lives, it burns buildings, it destroys pastures. It's ridiculous. It's the Armageddon of Cradillys, this thing. So anyway, I'm going to just Mega Evolve straight away, and I believe I just go for the Protect here, because I knew some things on the field are probably going to outspeed, so we've got two Mega Evolutions on the side of the field. This is Mega Deancey is going to come in, and Mega Deancey is pretty damn threatening, as I'm going to go straight for Protect, because I didn't want any rock moves hitting me, because there's too many rocks on this field. So Earthquake's going to go in, it's going to do it somewhat decent damage to actually it's not going to do a thing to Cradily, it's going to do a lot of Deancey, and Deancey's going to go straight for a Moonblast, but that's going to be neutral because of the Steel Dragon type, and Cradily's going to go for a stockpile here. So this thing is just going to be setting away, bulking up, and it's got lefties as well. This is just a classic Cradily set, but I must admit don't play a lot of the lower tiers. I'm hoping to play some on my stream this Saturday, so I'm really looking to go to getting some practice in. This Cradily's just ruining my life at the minute. So, incoming to 40% Fluffy here, as Diamond Storm is going to hit and not do a damn thing to Dialga, but it's going to do quite a bit to this Cradily. But that Cradily lives on 1 HP. That's literally the 1 HP live, as this thing's going to go for a Gaia Drain and it's going to recover its health. I mean, a mix between the Diamond Storm and the U-turn there did a butt ton of damage to it, but the 1 HP live is just unbelievable. Matthew was talking to us on the stream, and it's just, he couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that, my god. So anyway, in comes Ho-Oh here, which is not the best thing, since we've got a rock type on the field, but Quick Claw's going to go for the Sky Drop, and that's going to hit the Cradily straight away. Everyone is just trying to kill this thing, as I go for a Thunderbolt to try and finish off the Dialga, but unfortunately it doesn't, as the Earthquake's going to hit nobody, as there's no one on the field to hit. So Cradily's going to recover some HP there. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt to finish off this Dialga, get that massive threat out the way, because I don't know, Uber's on the field is always a threatening thing. And Skydrop's going to come in and do not too much to Cradily here, as it's freed from Skydrop and goes straight for the recover. So yeah, this thing is just bulking out everything at the minute. It's just unbelievable how bulky some things can be. Like, the Mons in the lower tier, everybody underestimates, but when you get the Versatile in these free-for-alls, you know, it's certainly getting some light of day up. So Cradily's just going to chill out here, as Xerneas is going to come in, so I'm like, okay, maybe a Moonblast and think it eventually kill it. As 40% Fluffy's going to go for a Dark Pulse here, and I'm just wanting the flinch. Yeah, the flinch, there we go, I can speak English today. So, it's Cradily's going to go for a recover again. I didn't get what I wanted there, and Dark Pulse is the only move I can hit this thing up. Obviously, Thunderbolt is not going to do too much, as I decide, you know what, I might as well paralyze this Xerneas. A Shadow Force is going to come in, and I believe it's going to hit the Xerneas for quite a bit, but this thing is a very bulky set and has Rocky Helmet, so it's not going to take too much damage, as Moonblast gets a critical hit, and it only does half, so that just shows you how bulky this thing is, as it's going to set up a stockpile there, so it's stockpiled up to 2. I mean, bloody hell, look at that, Xerneas' horns cover the Cradily. That's how big Xerneas' model is. Look at that, it's just covering it, you can't even see the damn thing. So anyway, Roar Time's going to hit, and not do a damn thing, as Cradily's going to go for a Toxic on me. So, which is probably the mistake. If it went for the Moonblast, it could probably live here, as another Moonblast is still not going to kill this thing off. So, everything targeted that turn, I targeted, the Xerneas targets, the Arceus targets, and it still lives. I'm going for a Dark Pulse, and I've finally finished this Cradily off, but this thing has just been too threatening to live. As Arceus is going to recharge and Xerneas is going to paralyze, so not the most productive turn, but a major one, getting rid of that Cradily. So anyway, the Devourer comes in, which is going to be the Mega Mawile. We both get intimidated, which doesn't affect me at all, but it's going to affect the, might affect the Xerneas. I don't know what kind of set it is. I know they all carry Moonblast, but some of them carry, like, Close Combat and Night Slash and stuff like that. So, incoming Mawile here, as I'm just going to go for a Thunder Wave. I do manage to get the Thunder Wave on it. I predicted him to go for a Sucker Punch here, actually. As Arceus is going to go for Special Rend, it doesn't do a thing, as this Devourer is going to set up a Swords Dance. So, a Mega Mawile under a Swords Dance is probably one of the strongest things in the game, especially at +6. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the highest attacking things in the game, apart from, like, you know, the Power Trick Shuckle. So, I'm going to have to go for a Thunderbolt on this Arceus here, do a little bit of damage, as Judgment's going to come in, and that's going to hurt both of it. It's going to hurt me mainly, and I actually managed to live that. I keep thinking Judgment hits both things on the field. I really need to know my Ubers better. As Citrus Berry's going to pop and not really help me too much. As the Moonblast is going to hit this Devourer and not do a thing. As Play Rough is going to incoming in and just finish me off there. So I got pretty targeted down that turn, as say the Mawile. needs to go down. As I go into Honey Nut here, as I'm just going to go for the Protect while I was scouting out the Sucker Punch, which the Valkyrie does go for, but Sucker Punch is the Xerneas of all things, and does quite a chunk of damage considering that's a resisted hit, and this is a bulky Xerneas. So Judgment's going to come in again, and that's going to hit the Xerneas for quite a bit of damage, and it lives up 3 HP as it goes for a Focus Blast straight onto this Arceus here. That super effective damage is going to kill that thing off good, which is good, because it's always nice to get these threats out of the field. But at the point, I'm trying to fake another Protect out here as I go for a Poison Jab on the Flicker and do quite a bit of damage here, and go a Moonblast is going to hit this thing off for good. But the problem is that Mawile, I'm just trying to scout out Sucker Punch's Cough. That is quite a threat to me, as it does get paralyzed, so I should have attacked at that turn here. So Z just decides to withdraw the Xerneas here and goes into the Ho-Ho here, which is obviously quite a threat to this Mawile. Coughing enough its move can particularly hurt too much, as it does go for a Sucker Punch and it does finish off Honey Nut here, so that is unfortunate, but I couldn't really do too much at that point. So, incoming Goo Goo here, and I'm thinking, crap, this game is not going well for me, but I need to see how this is going to play out. So Sucker Punch is going to hit this Ho-Ho, and the Ho-Ho just lives as it goes for a Fire Blast here, and that is certainly going to kill that Mawile off. So, I'm actually surprised the Sucker Punch didn't kill. This must be quite a bulky set, as I do go for a Thunderbolt and finish this thing off, which I did kind of predict at that point. So Z ends up sending out the Xerneas here, and Matthew sent out his final Pokemon, which is a Ferroseed, which was incredibly nice to see. I'm imagining that's an EVO-like set, and I just like how still that is. It doesn't even look alive. So I go for a Thunderbolt here, finish up that Xerneas for good, and of course this is why I run Sap Sipper on Goodra. I can't be Leech Seeded. It's one of the things that just stole out the Scoodra, as I'm just going to hit this thing with a Flamethrower, which I don't think you predicted I had, and that is going to be the game right there. So as I say, thank you all for watching. This has been Spin94, and for those who actually made it to this part of the video, this is a little bit of an announcement for my stream coming up. I did have a goal set for this month of 140 subscribers by the time I went to Japan. I'm sitting on 141, so thank you for that. But if I do get 145 subscribers by the end of the stream on Saturday, I'm going to do a giveaway, and the giveaway is going to be various Pokemons ranging from Espers to Rattatas to, I believe, a couple of Zatus and other stuff like that. So yeah, if you want that to happen, spread the word. Let's get this stream underway, and that's about it. So thank you all for watching. This has been Spin94, and hope you all have a nice day.